got it back. I suppose at least it's clean now. Okay, so as you can tell, it is very, very windy. So what I've got is I've got a John Walker like big diamond. Now, I know, I appreciate that might look very industrial, but it is unbelievably stable, which is something you want, because you've got a pipe up there where a load of water is obviously coming in, and obviously that's going to make the water tow, and obviously we've got a load of wind as well. So for me, yeah, I appreciate that doesn't look pretty, but I ain't interested in pretty, okay, when it comes to fishing. So therefore, that for me, I think is spot on in these sort of conditions. So it's one. So that's 0.8 of a gram. And I just got like a strong bulk, 2 droppers, 09, and then a 20 Guru paddle hook. Obviously barbless, because you've got to use barbless hooks, even though it's only a silver leg, but obviously that's rules. Across, again another John Walker flow, half a gram, which is very heavy for what I'm fishing in now. Maybe that's maybe 4 foot, and this has been by far my best line today. Sometimes they're in the deep water, so one match I caught in the deep water, so worth having a look at the link. So you can see it. So if you want to click on that, it's a live match. So obviously live matches, nothing's like preempt, it's all honest. My stuff's honest anyway. So again, this is 09, a bulk, a strong bulk shot, and then just 2 droppers, real simple. I've got 1 mil hybrid vapor elastic, and then in the deeper water where it's like 8 foot, 9 foot deep, some places I believe it's 10 foot on this lake, then I've used 1.2 just to help set the hook. To be fair, the roach don't tend to be very small anyway. And for me, I've just been catching on maggots. First match I fished, I sort of messed it up really. Drew hook 26, which on the day wasn't maybe the best, but round bait was definitely the kiss of death. So obviously learned. So I didn't intend to do a voiceover, but you just cannot hear what I'm saying. So I've obviously, first part of the video, whole section goes in. I'm on winder tray. So I saved that and got my pole section back. I had to strip down to my pants, which I think the builders of the gate probably thought, gosh, this guy's a naturist. So yeah, quite lucky though. As soon as I went in the water, first hand down, grabbed it straight away. So I was a bit lucky really. I've always been lucky as well that I'm quite tall. I was a bit worried about slipping in as well, because it is quite muddy. But anyway, as you can just see, I've just showed the rocks. So I've got 2 great big rocks either side in my bait tray. So obviously just to make sure nothing blows away, and that did work because I did lose my winder tray, but I didn't lose any bait. My maggot box is quite full anyway, so it's wedged between 2 bait boxes, so happy days. So a lot of the fish have been caught at the moment sort of on the slope, and I've been told by Andy that this was a very productive line as well back in the summer. So the skimmers tend to be on this 3/4 line just as it's going up the slope, which can make things a little bit awkward with hooking them. I think this is sometimes why they get foul hooked, because obviously they're swimming off, say like their 4 foot line, and they're not just going to go straight down to like 8 foot. So foul hooking can be a problem if you've got the fish in your peg. I haven't had that issue yet. So yeah, we're just playing a roach, and the roach are stunning. Fair play. We're yet to land on a load.
28, so did fish really hard, but
them roach really are beautiful.
So the 1 mil elastic is going to help, especially in high winds. The wind did ease a little bit now, and as soon as the wind eased, it went dark, and then it rained really heavy. But these skimmers are nice fish, they're fit fish as well, so they're quite reasonably hard. But I feel like 09 gives you a good chance of getting them out.
And also there's a bit of colour in it, so I didn't feel you needed to fish any lighter for roach. I think them days of me fishing 06s and stuff, I think it's gone, to be honest with you. I might as well sell them out then, so tight. It's a good thing about side colour as well. You just take your time. Obviously it doesn't really matter today because it's just pleasure fishing, but in the laps these fish are undoubtedly worth their weight in gold at the moment. But when it warms up, I'm sure the lake's going to be loads better, especially in time for them river boys, because obviously river season is just shut. So maybe this might be a venue where you could be interested in. The quick fish, look. So I didn't catch a great deal of roach today. Maybe had 15 to 20 small fish.
Okay.
Catching them. Especially in these conditions. And to be fair, this was the last fish of the day. Apologise for the focus breathing on my camera. I've obviously just filmed it on my own. I'm making excuses, just saying how it is. So there is some nice perch in the lake as well. I ain't caught no massive ones. This would probably be a good sort of 6 ounce.
Well, as you can see, did struggle with a little roach.
I took a couple of photographs, just chucked it up my tripod and on a timer. So as you can see, the skimmers are very, very clean, fit, healthy fish. So happy days. And then if you're interested, I filmed every peg. So I just walked round this afternoon and just showed you each peg for those that don't know it.
So let's have a look at the lake then. So this is peg 1. So spring fed. So this is where the water comes in, and then peg 18 is where the water exits. So this is the narrowest part of the lake. This is peg 2. So imagine this is probably roughly about sort of 13-ish meters wide. Peg 3, and the same. And then we got peg 4. So this is where the first peg was put in our winter league, and then the last peg was 28. So obviously these guys had quite a lot of room. So if you're lucky enough to draw it, happy days. So it's about sort of 8-ish foot on these pegs down the middle, then it does shelf up about 11 meters. Peg 5. And then peg 6. Seven. So this is obviously where it starts to widen out and also gets a little bit deeper. Not that I'm an expert on this venue, because I ain't, but this video is only here to help you, not to hinder you. So this has been quite a good area, especially for sort of like bream, if they feed. It's quite wide here. It's probably getting about 16 meters wide, I guess. Maybe a tiny bit more, but definitely on 10 it starts to widen out. It's very shallow on the far bank though, and it does come down really quick, so it's quite a steep shelf. So peg 11. And then peg 12, this is one of the pegs I had on the second round. So I've caught 11 meters here, just caught some bream, had 4 bream, a few perch, a roach, £16, happy days. So good stamp, some of these fish. Peg 13, see me walking around. 14. Actually, I told a lie, it's 16 where the water comes out. Wow. Yeah. Nice afternoon now, just because I packed up. Sod's law. 17. And then 18. So these pegs are obviously a little bit deeper. Well, not obviously, they are a little bit deeper. And the lake's all got hard standing all the way around. Some shadow. Hey! So no need for a trolley. 22. Derek, never seen him look so smart. 25, it starts to obviously narrow up here. 26, this is where I drew on the first round of the Winter League and I really struggled. 27, and then 28. So there's 29 pegs on the complex. Obviously, if you were fishing a match ball, 29 of you, the corner pegs would be a little bit tight, so you'd have to be a gentleman about it all. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Bit different to like just doing a match, because obviously just everyone just wants to get home, and including myself, and therefore you know, obviously this video's maybe gone into a little bit more depth. Anyway, catch you soon.